Adam and Eve lived with dinosaurs. There's lots of evidence of dinosaurs living with man all through history. But when you read the public school textbooks, they say, I can read about dinosaurs. A kindergarten book, first page in the book, first words, millions of years ago. Kids are being brainwashed before they can learn to read. Okay? Dr. Seuss, not hundreds of years, not thousands of years, but millions of years before you were born. Millions of years ago, dinosaurs roamed the earth. Millions of years ago. This propaganda is everywhere, and it's a lie. It's not true. National Pornographic. No human being has ever seen a live dinosaur. Well, before the flood came, the Bible says the people lived to be 900 years old. And reptiles never stop growing. Never. Do reptiles really never stop growing? Well, yes and no. Okay? They slow down at maturity, but they do never stop growing. Many kinds of animals that never stop growing. Kangaroos, beavers never stop growing. Most fish, amphibians, lizards, and snakes are indeterminate growers. In theory, they can get as big as their environment. So then Noah would have taken dinosaurs on the ark. He was 600 years old when he built the boat. I think he'd be smart enough to figure out, I don't have to bring the big ones, bring 2 little ones. Just be sure to get a pink one and a blue one. That's all you got to worry about. And then there's lots of ancient artwork showing dinosaurs, like the Ishtar Gate in Babylon. Why did they put dinosaurs on their gate? They had them alive in 600 BC. Alexander the Great said in 326 BC, his soldiers were scared by big dragons that lived in the caves when they conquered part of India. A Roman mosaic from the 2nd century after Christ shows 2 long-necked dinosaurs. How did they know? 2 dinosaurs fighting. Well, or could be necking, I don't know. Okay, so anyway, there's lots of ancient artwork of dinosaurs living with man. St. George slew a dragon. The Bible even talks about dinosaurs. Behemoth, Job chapter 40, he lives in the swamp. It says he has a tail like a cedar tree. Well, the biggest swamp in the world that I'm aware of is in Likawala Swamp in the Congo and Zaire. Most Americans have no clue how big Africa is. Here's what Africa looks like next to America. That swamp is bigger than any one of those yellow states and the same size as any one of those red states. The Congo Swamp, colonized by Belgium in 1886, 1885, it was called the Belgian Congo for years. And articles came out right away as the Belgian explorers went in there, like New York Herald ran an article, 1910. Is a brontosaurus roaming Africa's wild? Saturday Evening Post, 1948. There could be dinosaurs still alive. Big South African big game hunter, Mr. Gobbler, said in his trip to Angola, he said there's an animal of large description that could only fit a dinosaur. The natives call it Chippequy. The Andi people, Azandi people in Central African Republic call it Nguri. So explorers have gone in there and come back. Those that have come back say, look, there could be dinosaurs alive in this swamp. There are certainly some giant crocodiles, 24-foot crocodile killed in the Congo in 2005. That's a big crocodile. There's a giant gator in Athens, Texas. Picture taken from a helicopter. He got a deer in his mouth. That's a big gator. What do you think, Billy? Could you handle that one? No problem. Yeah, okay. Joe Goff, 6'5", park ranger, or game warden, walking by the thing. Well, there's a creature in the Congo called Mokele Mbembe that the natives talk about. Roy Mackall, University of Chicago, went there and wrote this book, which I've read about 4 times. It could be a dinosaur living in the Congo swamp. The natives told him that's their favorite plant. Watch for that. Here he was looking at a footprint. 43-year veteran missionary, Eugene Thomas, talked to him many times. His phone number is probably not any good anymore. It's a 20-year-old slide. He said 2 pygmies in his church that claimed to have killed and eaten one back in 1959. Could there be dinosaurs still alive in the Congo swamp? Well, see, if the Bible is true, everything lived at the same time. It's no big deal. Dinosaurs lived with Adam and Eve. Now, if evolution is true, this is all crazy. There can't be a dinosaur. And if somebody catches one and puts it in the zoo, here's what will happen. The atheists will put up a sign on it that says, look, folks, one of them survived for 70 million years. It will never occur to them to challenge or question their own religion. Okay? A dinosaur-like beast photographed during African jungle expedition. The creature was dark brownish in color. Skin appeared to be slick and smooth with a long neck. Okay? Many other members of the expedition, including government officials from the Republic of Congo, saw it and heard it. Half god, half beast. Herald Focus magazine or newspaper. Hunters launched trek for a living dinosaur. Natives claim they live in caves along the side of the river like that. I wrote a book with William Gibbons. William Gibbons went there to the swamp. He and I wrote this book together, Claws, Jaws, and Dinosaurs. It's here somewhere, but you can buy it on our bookstore. Okay, go to drdino.com. He's been there 6 times, William Gibbons. He said we were the first white men to penetrate the swamps. They regard this L'Aquila mbembe as being an unusual animal. They do fear the creature because its ferocity in attacking hippos, elephants, and crocodiles. You can read all about that or watch my video number 3 of my seminar series. $50, 18 hours, get the whole thing. See all about dinosaurs. Anyway, Nate Richardson called me, about a week ago? Put him back in there, brother. And said, I'm going to go to the Congo swamp leaving this Friday. Nate, you and your crew are going, leaving Friday. You need another $9,700. I can pledge 100 right now. If you want to help, guys, let's get them over there. If you give them 500, they'll get calls from the Congo to get updates. Nate, tell us about your trip over there, leaving this Friday. What are you going to do?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. We got Adam and Jeremy, and we're from Utah, and we're going to go down. It's going to take us about a week traveling to get in to the target site, and then we're going to be exploring, doing the research for about a week. A lot of time on the river, a lot of time in the local villages, doing interviews, looking for evidence, lots of night watching, lots of special gear, and it's going to be a 3-week trip, and we're really excited about it.
Now, if you catch one and bring it back, can I have it for my museum?
You got it.
Because I built a museum. We don't have one. We got a lot of pictures of them, but don't have a living dinosaur. But I'd like one. That'd be cool. Can you imagine how many visitors we'd get to Dinosaur Adventureland to see the living dinosaur? That would be cool.